I need my other phone because I need music on my computer. Play music. Hi. Hello. Hey guys, how you doing? Then watch Goody. Hi, Dolly. I will watch Goody. You know, every day I said I'm going live today. I'm going live today. Never make it. Every day I said I'm going live. Do you hear me? Never make it. And I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting up in this house. I was trying to record a video. And I said, nah, I should be going live because I'm cutting up right now. I'm cutting up right now. I should be going live. Hey, Exotic K. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Tap the screen, invite some people. I miss you too, baby. Lives can be draining. That's what they call them lives. They suck the life out of you. Yep. Getting up on here every day, doing all that talking, dealing with all that negative energy. Yeah. Lives can suck the life out of you. I swear to God. Because you gotta put yourself into it. And you know, my lives are not normal. My lives is not like everybody else that just sitting there. What are we talking about tonight? What you want to talk about, babe? Don't forget to tap the screen, guys. Don't forget to tap the screen because people are not expecting me to go live. So I want as much people as I can. What do you want to talk about, Ree? I was gonna talk about that girl, that R&B singer, Queen Naja. I was making a video about her, and she's with this guy, Clarence. They have a kid, and they've been together like 8 years, I think. I don't know for certain, but she came out the other day and said, if you're with a guy, she tried to give relationship advice for 10 years, and he haven't proposed to you, that you should leave him. What do you guys think about that? She said, if you are with a guy for 10 years, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and he haven't proposed, not marry, PROPOSED, that means now we gotta go make plans. So it's gonna take him another 20 years. Because if it takes him 10 years to propose, it's gonna take him another 20 to marry. Right? That's what I would like to think. So that's what she said. And I'm like, people, you gotta be very careful who you take advice out here from. I don't care if they call themselves relationship advice, experts, whatever. Tap in the screen. Somebody said they're the only one tapping. Tap, man, tap. Listen, if marriage is what you want, you should not stay that long in the first place. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that because that's exactly what I said. I said, when a woman or a man is dating, especially a woman, she knows what she wants. If you want marriage and kids, 10 years, 10 years is for people who've been married and decide they don't want to get married again. They just want to be with somebody. Thank you, BZ. They just want to be with somebody and they just want to, whatever it is that they do. But 10 years for a woman in her 20s, late 20s, 30s, talking about, nah. First of all, I'm going to tell you something about men. Ain't no man marrying you after 10 years of being with you. What's up, friend? Ain't no man going to be with you for 10 years and turn around and marry you. The fantasy is over. Marriage is a fantasy. The act of getting married, the ceremony, all the this and all the that, it's a fantasy. If a man doesn't still see the fantasy of being with you, he will never marry you unless he's forced to. That's why men rarely ever just get up one day and say, I want to marry my baby mama. The fantasy is gone. He already conquered you. A man doesn't get up and said, I want to marry this woman who's been living with me, cooking for me, sleeping with me, smelling my farts for the past 5 years, and even having my kids. It's not excited anymore. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Most men have to be coerced into marriage by you holding back. That's why baby mamas don't get married. It's not because something is wrong with them and they're undesirable. You're only undesirable to him. You're only undesirable to your baby daddy. A lot of women, even women with kids that don't get married, is because they won't leave the baby daddy alone, because anybody else will marry you, just not him. Because he's already tired of you. Would you marry somebody you're already tired of? Do you know what? It's 10 years to put up with somebody's shit and expect them to want to marry you. Because, oh, after all I put up with, that's why he ain't doing it. Tap the screen, guys. Thank you. Busy. Yep, that's why he's not doing it. Because you don't have any reason to. You're already cooking for him. You're already sleeping with him. You're already having his children. He already got everything out of you. Now you say, oh, or I'm going to leave. He don't care. He wants you to go. He will marry somebody as baby mama before you. He will marry somebody as baby mama before he married his own baby mama. Let's talk about Ciara. And we're not talking about her as Ciara. We're talking about her as a woman. Ciara was in love with Future. They were engaged. He said he gonna marry her. She got pregnant before she got the ring. Future, being a serial baby daddy, he said, I got you. Now you gave up the milk for free. I don't have to buy the cow, which is you. Ciara peep game because Future backed out of the engagement in the middle of the pregnancy. Decided he wasn't going to marry Ciara anymore because he never intended to. He only engaged that girl, thank you baby, because he knew that she would have not allowed him to get her pregnant unless he promised her marriage, because that's what she wanted. She wanted a family and she wanted a husband. So he get her pregnant because he know that a lot of women don't part from their baby daddies, and a lot of women would sit there and allow him to string them. We're talking about men here. Nothing they do is genuine. Thank you, baby. All right, come back. You have to sit with your feet on their necks from day one to the end. Because if you give them a hinge, they're going to take a centimeter. Okay? So, Ciara has the baby and Future is not fucking with her. Like most of y'all baby daddies, right? You have the baby and now he's backed out. That's what my baby daddy did. He's backed out. So now you have to choose if you're going to be with this man on his terms and be called a single mother, or if you're going to go, move on, and go find what you really want, which is a husband and a family. Hey, Ricardo, a lot of women think, oh, I have one kid, ain't nobody gonna want me. Because that's what the men think, make y'all think. That you have a kid and nobody else is going to want you because he wants you to sit there up under him and not go out and find what you really want. And like I said, if a family and a husband is what you really want, you have to leave your baby daddy. You have to leave that 5-year relationship you're in. Sir. Thank you, Queen. No man want a woman with kids. Sir, goodbye. Every day you all get up and you all say the same thing as if you know any man. You don't know any man. At all. You don't know any man. You don't know not one man. Let's continue. Tap the screen, guys, because I'm talking today. Oh, you're not a man. You're definitely not one. So, Ciara said, if this man that I have this baby with doesn't want to be my husband, I am going to find me somebody that want to be my husband. Because this baby here did not make me any less desirable to a real man. Ciara could have sat with that man and wasted 5 more years while he got 5 other women pregnant, while he promised her the world, while he string her, while he bring her around in circles. She said, I'm leaving now. Right now, because what you are giving me is not what I require. And nobody have ever challenged Future like that. All Future's baby mamas are controlled by him. He tell them what to do. He do whatever it is that he wants to do. And Ciara was the one that said, no. You're either going to be my husband or we're not going to be together because I'm not nobody baby mama. And she sat down and she took time to herself and she prayed and she asked God for a husband because that's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. And she knew that by staying with this man, that's not what she was going to get. Thank you, my love, for the gift. Hey, Kim Kisses. So you see, they like to say, oh, black women are the least married. Black women always have children out of wedlock. It's not the children out of wedlock why y'all are not married. It's the fact that you got 2, 3 kids by the same man, waste 5, 10, 15 years, and let this man drag you through the mud. If you make the mistake to have 1 kid without getting married to this man, you should have never let him give you a second one, because the second one ain't going to get you no closer to that ring and to that security that you require. And if a man could get you pregnant the first 3-6 months, why does he need 10 years to marry you? A man could get on top of you today, get you pregnant the same day, which is a lifetime connection with him, but he need to be with you for 20 years and ring you through the ringer before he marry you. Do you think a man want to walk down the aisle with a woman that's wrinkled? I wouldn't want that if I was a man. I would not want that. Unless I was wrinkled too. And even if he's the one that made you wrinkle and he knew you when you was good and nice and fine, he still ain't going down no aisle with you if you're wrinkled. Okay? Marriage is for young women. You're lucky if you can stay married forever. Marriage is for younger women. Stop wasting your youth if marriage is what you want. Stop convincing this man. It's plenty men. It's plenty men. Men born every day. For this 10 minutes that I've been online, at least 15,000 men was born. And you're sitting there with 1. You don't even got no money. 1. Wasting your time. Not giving none of your children a good chance at life. Talking about I want all my children by the same man. The same bum? The same man who don't see no value in you? The same man who won't even marry you to give you security, so just in case something happened to him, the kids are okay? That's the same man you want to give all your children to? That's not how it works. Listen, she almost looked like Jocelyn. People always tell me that shit. At least Jocelyn fine. Listen, men are smarter than us. Because let me tell you something about men. If a man is married, right? Or he's living with a woman, and somehow she either divorces him or she is deceased, but he's now a single father. Do you know what that man is going to do? Put it in the comments what this man going to do. The first thing this man is going to do is to find a mother for his children. And he's going to go out there. Yep. He is going to find those children a mother. Because that's what he is supposed to do. When your baby daddy walk out or when you walk out, you're supposed to find your children a father. It's plenty men. As he should. Get you to take care of his children as he should. He's a package deal. If you're dating him, you know that you're dating the children too. You marrying him, you're marrying the children too. But y'all will have a nigga, excuse my language, y'all will have a man come up in your house and date you, but would not even bring juice so your children could have juice. Talking about, oh, those not his kids. They's kids. You should be dropping them off to school, picking them up. Child. You should be taking them to the park, taking them to their games, because that's what men do. They get women who are with their program. And if you're not with their program, they let you get with their program. It's okay for them to do it, but they gaslight you and they tell you got kids, ain't nobody wants you. If no man wants you, find you a woman. If you got kids and no man wants you, find you a woman. Because obviously, women like to help other people with their children. Stop sitting over there waiting for your baby daddy to act right. Baby daddies are baby daddy for a reason. You know, I hate that word so bad. And I hate when a woman glorify her baby daddy as if he's something or he's somebody. He's not nobody. He don't like you. Share the live, guys. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Today's what, Friday? I don't know when I'm coming back on here. You got to enjoy me while I'm here. When I'm done, I'm going to post this live on my YouTube channel. So if y'all want to go rewatch it, you should go subscribe right now. It's the same name as my TikTok right now. Because I'm going to rewatch this live. Because this live is live. Thank you, baby. I don't know. I just got this little wig today. I'm like, let me do something different, you know? Where have you been, friend? No, not friend. Twin. Where have you been? I'm right here, girl. Y'all gotta start paying me to come live because I'll be tired when I'm done. I'll be tired, girl. Yeah, if y'all pay me to come live, I'll come live more often. But sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I can't get on live, risk. Thank you, Nene. That's what I'm talking about. Risk getting in trouble because you know how they be doing me. You know, risk my page's health. If it's not going to be worth it. Because you know, live, they sit there and they listen to you and they monitor you and they report you and this and that. And it's like, it's a risk. It's a big risk if it's not worth it. So I'd rather just make a video and post it and whatever it is, y'all share it, whatever. Because as much as I like to do live, the app was born without you. Child, how come you look different? How I look different? Listen. The freaks come out at night. That's it. That's all. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm telling y'all, women, y'all sit there and y'all feel like, and I have a saying, I said, a lot of women are afraid of walking away because of how much they've given. Because I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't know or be judgmental too much because I'm very judgmental. But a lot of y'all will sit there and say, oh, we've been together for 5 years. I've did this, I've done that. You don't want to leave because of all you've given. Baby, sometimes you have to leave with what you got left. Because let me tell you something. No matter what you think, what you have given is nothing compared to what you got left. You be thinking you was with this fool for 5 years and you have 2 little babies. It's the right time to leave him. The kids are still young. Another man could still raise them as his. The best time to leave, with children is either when they're very young or when they're grown. In the middle, no. You got to stay. 10, 12 years old, don't leave. They're 1, 2, 3, leave. 17, 18, 19, cut. It's the easiest time to leave a man is with smaller children. Because if another man mean you well, he prefer the children that's not already influenced by somebody else. And don't let these red pill and these stupid men, they can't put a roof over their own head. Tell you what men want. They don't know anything about men because they're not men. They've never met a man. They never seen their mothers with a man. Because if they've met men, they would have known that, listen, some men were put on this earth to save women, and there's nothing you can do about it. Trust me, every time I fuck up, it was a man to save me. I don't care how bad I talk about them. I don't care how bad I talk about men. Every time I mess up in life, it was always a man there to catch me. I remember my daughter was barely a year old when I met my husband, and I was married in 6 months. If I had stayed with my baby daddy, I would have still been in this country with no papers. Black who? Girl, don't pay nobody. Oh, don't pay nobody. Don't pay this man no mind. Please don't take any advice from her. Baby, I'm not giving y'all advice. I'm just talking. Who am I to give advice? You gonna eat the meat and you gonna spit the bone out. Child, if you want to sit there and let your baby daddy finish your life and stay over there when you're old, you don't have no social security and you can't collect his pension and your children, that's you. That's your life. That's your life. That's your choices. But I'm telling you something. Marriage is necessary evil. Every time I see a older woman who was fine and still looking good and living happy, it was because she was married when she was younger. It's the price you pay to live good in old age. You are a woman. Most of your resources will come from a man. If I'm married, of course I'm married. I look stupid. Of course I'm married. I've been married over a decade. Everybody knows me, knows that I'm married. If I'm married. Of course I'm married. Look at me. Do you see me? Of course I'm married. Honey, let me turn this fan on. It's hot. He's bright. He don't understand. He don't understand. Listen, at this point, I'm not doing it again. I don't have no need. But I've done it before. I've done it already. I've done it already. I don't have nothing else to prove. I paid my dues. I paid my dues. I'm not telling women not to do what they must do. You must know what you need to do. Because if you didn't go to college and you have this big fancy education where you can save for your own future, you need to get married. Hey, voice of reason. If you were not one of the lucky ones to grow up in a good family where your daddy makes sure you go to college and tell you to be independent, or you fight through and you go and you're good like that, and you need to get married for security. Find you a ugly man, a 1 foot man, a fat man, find you. Child. Yep. Because guess what? You become the emotional punching bag and you got to deal with all their bullshit. So that's the pay you get. That's why God made the men go first. Because God knows before we die, we need some kind of peace. So he let them crash out fast. Most men don't live past 50 and we be living to 99. Follow you over on Facebook many years ago. Love to see you. Still looking beautiful. Thank you. Huh? Y'all need to follow me on Facebook too, babies. Follow me on Facebook too. Kim Moore. KIMMOORE. That's it. You'll see me. Same old finance. I treat my husband nice and he acted crazy. Baby. You shouldn't care how we act. As long as he's paying them bills and he's not putting his hands on you. Marriage is business. When I was married, I never argued with my husband. Not one day. What I gotta argue with him for? I never asked if he was cheating. I never argued with him. You come there, you and him believe it was two people in the house. You would think it was nobody because it was no argument. You gotta take your feelings out of it. Women don't usually have fun in their 20s and 30s. Women fun start in their 40s when their kids are grown and their husbands are dead. That's when we start living. And that's when they start dying. We start living in our late 30s and 40s, and that's when they start dying. That's when we look at them like, really now? I was with this man? I'm serious. It's how God made it. That's why young girls don't listen to nothing you say to them. They have to go through it. They have to pay their dues to society. It is the only way life will continue to go on. If young girls were smart, it would be no life. It would be no children. Young girls have to be stupid. They got to be baby mamas. They got to go through shit. That's why God carries us through. Have you ever looked back at your life and be like, how did I make it through that? Because God carried you through. Because you were fulfilling your destiny, your purpose. And now women are saying they're not having children, and that's why we're going to have a lot of problems in the next 5-10 years. I'm not saying have children, because if I didn't have any, I wouldn't have none. Even if it's just to stick it to the government, I wouldn't have none. You're looking for attention, send me some money. I'm 22, no kids, and I'm still trying to see if I want any. You're not in no rush. Ashanti just have a baby. She what, 50? You're not in no rush. If you're 22 and think you even ready to start thinking about children, nah, you're not ready. Don't let these men fool you. As much as I support doing what you need to do in life, you 22, don't worry about no kids. Because the man you love at 22, you're not going to love him at 28. The man you think you're so in love with right now, at 28, you look at him and roll your eyes. When I look at my baby daddy, I said, hell no. You think I did that? I didn't touch that man. That man did not touch me. There's nobody in my past that I would have looked at today. So you're not in no rush. If you want to have a sustainable marriage and you want to have a decent family, take your time. Take your jolly little time. Women that get married and have children at 22, they get divorced by 28. And by the time you give them 2 kids and you see them stretch mark on your belly, he don't want you no more. You want a new conquest. You want a new conquest, honey. If that man want to stay with you from 22 until you're 30, when you're ready, yeah, I'm ready now. I've developed my frontal lobe, I've developed my character, and now I decide I'm having children because I want them. That's what a lot of them do. My ex tried trapping me with a kid to still have access. Baby, that's why when women talk about their baby daddy and brag, I'm like, baby, that man don't like you. My baby dad don't like me. You think I'm talking about myself, like, baby. If that man like you, that man would have gone out there, put his shoulder to the wheels, to make things happen in your life, to make you happy, to make sure you and your children are happy. You got a roof over your head. You don't worry about nothing. That's what men that love you do. They provide for you. They make sure that their children don't suffer. Man give you a kid, think he can run around because he already conquered you. Please, you think he love you? You think it's somebody that's turning him away from you? He was never for you. When some of you sit there, marry you and provide. Because people that's having children should be married. People that are having children together should be married. Especially if y'all are young and neither of y'all have ever been married before. Marriage is for family. That's why I'm not interested in being married anymore. I'm not having children anymore. Accepting that they never liked you is hard in the beginning. But you know what's the sweetest part is when I realized I didn't like them either. Yeah, at first when I realized my baby daddy never ever liked me, I cried. I couldn't believe it. Me, I'm wonderful. How can you not like me? I'm gorgeous. I did everything right. I did everything they said I should do. How come you don't like me? Am I not good enough? And then when I looked at it, I realized I didn't like him either. I didn't like him. And do you know why I didn't like him? Because I didn't know him. The person he presented to me was a mask. I like who I thought he was. A lot of y'all women need to realize that you don't like these men. I didn't even know myself. You don't know these men. And you can't like somebody you don't know. You don't love him. You don't love him. For a woman to find love, she first have to love herself. When I say love herself, we all think we love ourselves. Because you're not going to cut yourself to bleed. Because you know it's going to hurt. We all think we love ourselves. But we all don't. Because a lot of us were not taught how to. If we choose ourselves, they call us selfish. We were taught to be self-sacrificing. To do things that displeases us because it pleases a man or anybody else. Just not us. Self-love starts with being selfish. If it doesn't make you feel good, you don't do it. Everything. Me, I'm so selfish. If you say, can you take me to the store? I'm not getting in my car for you because guess what? I didn't plan to go outside today. I said, no, I'm not going in my car because guess what? I could go in my car and crash. And it's going to be your fault. I could get in my car and blow a tire. I could get in my car and get pulled over. So I would not let anybody let me get in my car unless I want to get in my car. People want me to be selfless and say, oh yeah. I said, no, I don't drive Uber. I don't drive Uber. You're grown. You should either have money for Uber or have your own car. Or wait until I'm going somewhere. You wait until I'm going somewhere. Then I'll take you. Then if something happened, I won't beat myself up because I went against myself for you. Don't go against yourself for anybody. That's the beginning of self-love. Y'all let men push your boundaries and push you, let you do things you would never do. You need to have a list. What would I do? What wouldn't I do? Sometimes life choices change and you'll do it on your own terms. But don't you ever let nobody convince you to do the things that you tell yourself you'd never do. You have to have boundaries. You have to know that if it hurts you, if the person hurts you, they don't like you. They don't see you as human. And the more you allow is the more they will do. Oh yeah, definitely do the opposite. At this point, they don't even ask me to do nothing no more. I sleep when I want, wake up when I want, talk when I want, do whatever when I want. I don't care. You either want me or you don't. Because let me tell you something. Ain't nothing that a man do to you that you could do to him and get away with it. Nothing. You can't disrespect a man. He gonna either leave you standing right there or he gonna put his hands on you. You can't cheat on a man. The same thing gonna happen. You can't take a man's money and spend it however you want it. And when he asks you for it, you act a fool. It can't happen. You can't bring home a child to a man that's not his. It's not happening. You can't disrespect a man's friends, his parents, abuse his children. You can't do it. Because men have boundaries. And that's why men get women to act right. Because men have boundaries and other men support men's boundaries without even knowing the man. If you cheat on your husband with a man, that man would never take you serious and he would never respect you. Because what he's saying is, if you could do it to him, you will do it to me. Why would I take you serious when you're over here cheating on your husband with me? I don't pay no bills for you. I don't take care of you. He do all that for you. And you're over here cheating on him with me. And you think I would marry you for you to do the same thing to me? Do I look stupid? Men are smart. But us women, we think, oh, let me outdo his wife. Let him leave her for me. And you help men to abuse other women. Because you want to prove how much better than other women you are. I look better than her. My is better than hers. I'm younger than her. He don't want no whole lady. Do you know that you're going to grow old too? There's only one thing that's going to stop you from growing old. And that's if you die young. Do you think when you grow old, he's going to still see you as a young girl? He's going to replace you. Y'all better stop. And to love yourself as a woman, you have to love other women. Oh yeah. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to give the young girls a break. I'm going to give the young girls a break. Because I want the young girls to be smart. I don't want them to shy away from me. I don't want them to shy away from me. I don't want them to think I'm this old miserable woman who's picking on them. I don't want them to... Somebody got to get through to them. Somebody got to get through to them. Yeah, I'm not shunning them. I'm not like, oh no. When I teach women my age, I teach you so you can teach your daughters and your sons. Because boys need to learn how to date, how to be respectful, how to accept rejection, how to build themselves up and turn into men, how to choose a wife, how to settle down, how to build a family, how to stay out of prison. I don't know who you call him Miss Bronx, because I guess... The women on my life are sending gifts, so if the men want to speak to me, they must send gifts too. As I said, energy is not free. Energy must be replaced. It must be replenished. Yeah, energy is not free. For me to get up, get my makeup done, put on this nice, beautiful white girl wig, it takes energy. To sit here, it takes energy. So for me to give anybody my energy, I want something back. I'm 24 and girls my age constantly try to undermine me on behalf of men and say I'm unrealistic. Baby, this is the time for you to be unrealistic. Thank you, V-Secret. This is the time. Listen, she said when they called to her, she said if they have money. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to say to men anymore. Because it's like, I haven't dated any new men in 2 years. I just rotate men. Like, I swear to God, like, I have different men in different cities and stuff like that. So it's like, I just rotate men. When I see you type shit. I don't leave nobody. I stopped breaking up with men. I don't break up with men anymore. I just be like, I'll be back. Because I realize now, it's not that I'm getting older, but it's really not a lot of quality men left. Like, I got a few decent ones who I think gonna be with me until one of us die. And every so often, I might find another quality one. But quality men do not come a dime a dozen. They don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. They don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to have children. I don't want to have children. So we're perfect. We're perfect. I could call them, hey, I need this, I need that. I want to see you this week. Whatnot. That's it. That's it for me and men. And I can't believe I wasn't living like this before. This is how I should have been living. And I like all of them. Every time I get around any one of them, I have all the fun in the world. A quality man. A quality man is a man who knows the needs of a woman. A man that doesn't complain about petty shit. A man that doesn't lie. He doesn't have to lie. He's grown. A man that, I'm not even going to say got their shit together, because the men I have more than have their shit together. They've been have their shit together 30, 40 years. That's not even, that. But it don't come overnight. You gotta basically groom them. That's why you can't talk to one. You gotta talk to a few. You gotta kiss a couple of frogs. You gotta kiss a couple of frogs, but you gotta preserve yourself in the meantime. Women need to preserve themselves. Have protected sex. Don't catch nothing. Do not get pregnant. Do not shack up with men. When you're ready to settle down, it should be worth it. You should be problem free. You should be good. It's a new age. Be independent until you find somebody that can do what you need them to do for you. You're young, whatever, even if you got a kid, 2 kids, get your job, boss up your life, start your little business, you do hair, you do nails, whatever it is you do. Live. Stop worrying about finding a man. If your kids are young, you raise them. Truck guy, you sound broke. How you a truck guy and you broke? Calling yourself truck guy, but you broke. Be quiet. Yes, guys, don't only follow me in here. Subscribe to my YouTube too, because when I get ready, you know I'll be going off on these people too. Okay. And y'all want to claim y'all love me and y'all like me, but you don't want to subscribe to my YouTube. That's not cool. That's not love. Y'all don't check for me. I know it. That's why sometimes I don't come up here and I don't talk to y'all. Because I be mad at y'all in real life. Thank you, Nene. Yes, I have. It's the same name as my TikTok, The Kim Moore Show. And I'm working very hard to build up my YouTube too. Because I need to get out of these streets. I need to do this for real. Yeah. Y'all ain't got to give me money. Just go subscribe to my YouTube. You're going to see when I put new videos over there. Just watch them. That's it. That's all I ask. Kim, I haven't seen you so long. This is my new page. Hey, babe. Rena. Follow me. I'll follow you back when I'm done. What do you think of the beer question? Ha, child. Woo. The beer and the man. I'm going to block Duke. Because you got me fucked up. Listen. The beer and the man. Well, to be honest, I'd rather encounter a man. That's why I did not join that conversation. I said, you know what? If I was in the woods and I saw a man and I saw a bear, I would run to the man. Duke can't pay half the bills, baby. Don't give Duke that much credit. Because it depends where you live. Sometimes half the bills is a lot. Duke can't pay half the bills. Don't give Duke that much credit. Sometimes when we talk about 50-50, these men are looking like, ooh, I'm not even paying 50. I'm not paying none. I live in my mama basement. I don't pay bills. I'm coming over to your house to open your fridge and I'm going to tell you at 3 o'clock I want a sandwich. Then we go, and then I'm gonna go back to my mama basement. These men not Duke. You think Duke pay bills? Duke don't pay. Listen, Duke just like me. He don't pay no bills. He just live with people. Like me, I just get me a man and just live with him now. I'm like, who the fuck paying bills? Who? How to find to pay bills, honey? Duke just like me. Baby girl, I know. I think it's to do with women who have been abused, great, etc. I understand. I know what it means. But I know what it means because just like I said, I've been dogged. I've been treated not so well by some men. And then God always send another one right after that to come pick up the pieces. So it's a 50-50 with me when it comes to writing them off altogether and saying, if you know how to hack, you can get what you want out of them type shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I was in the woods, the bear is the same thing. The man and the bear in the woods is the same danger. Because it's a 50-50 chance that the bear gonna get you, and it's a 50-50 chance that the man gonna get you. I want to encounter neither. That's it. That's it. So I didn't join their conversation because I'm like, everything is not for everybody. I'm Jamaican now. There's no bears in Jamaica. Maybe donkeys and cows and that, but they're tied to a tree. They ain't gonna bother you because ain't nobody gonna let their donkey run wild. We don't have squirrels in Jamaica either. We got mongoose. Mongoose that live in cane pieces and shit. Just don't go in the woods. Yeah. I mean, if I see a group of men, I would rather encounter a bear than a group of men. Because men in groups are hostile. But a group of bears is the same thing. Because they just might be hungry. Men are of an animalistic nature. It's like, stay out of their way. Stay out of their way. I teach my daughter, stay out of their way. And sometimes you're safer with a man because a lot of times women will set you up too. Because I can give you a story where a woman set me up. I don't trust women no more than I don't trust men. So if I was in the woods and I see a woman, I would still be scared. So why you here? Why are you in the woods? Never said all men was bad. If you was listening to me, you'd have heard. But you just sitting there picking what my words apart and you're just hearing what you want to hear. I said with either the men or the bear, it's a 50-50 chance. Men, woman, or bear, it's the same danger. It's the same danger. And of course, I know that a lot of women went through a lot of stuff. I went through stuff too. I'm just not ready to talk about them. Because I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. And some people went through way worse stuff than me. Some people lived with people that was doing them things daily and they couldn't do nothing about it. And they will never get over that. And I do understand. But guess what? The man that was doing it to you, it was another somebody there that was helping them. Maybe even your own mother. If you're in the woods and you see my son, he ain't gonna bother you. But you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. So stay out of the woods, okay? Tap the screen, guys. Stay out of the woods. Stay out of the streets at night. Stay out of strange men's cars. Get off these dating apps. Don't bring strange men around your children. Run these men's background. And women too. Ha! We don't want to talk about that part. Let me pour me some more wine. My stomach getting bloated as F. That's my problem. Listen, I'm not staying up here all night with y'all, you know. I'm not staying up here all night with y'all because y'all can't afford me. I love y'all though. Give me a second. I'm getting freaking pissy. I will pick that down, cut my live off. Yeah. But I'm gonna cut this live up and I'm gonna put it on YouTube because it's a good one. Stay out of the woods. They said treat every man like a loaded gun. Treat every man like a loaded gun. Because you don't know which one of them are dangerous. Yeah, y'all need to stop paying attention to these men that get on my live and send no gifts, but they wanna be interacted with. Don't interact with them. If they want to talk about something, they should build up their own page, get a fan base, and go live. That's what you do. When you get on somebody's page and you want attention, you send a gift. So they can see you and they can highlight you. Okay? That's how it's done. You want to be a part of a conversation, you want to be noticed. Because I'm not stopping to read comments. Not really. So yeah, you want to be highlighted, send a gift. Don't just sit there and say messed up stuff, hoping that I will respond and cuss you out. Because if you don't realize, I'm not the same person who started doing lives 2 or 3 years ago, going off, being mad at everybody, cussing out people, getting banned. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm on my business now. I'm about my business. Okay? And I'm not gonna let nobody drive me off of here. Because I'm ignorant and because I can't chill. Those days are done. If you don't like somebody's message, just don't. Like nowadays, what I find myself doing, I used to comment a lot too on other people's stuff because I used to be triggered, and I have to respect other people's opinions. I said that kind of content is not for me. I'm going to scroll past it because it only brings out the negativity in me, and I'm making comments and they're getting removed and I'm getting strikes. Why? Okay, baby. Why? You gotta have self-control, Kim. You're not gonna get far if you don't have self-control. Imagine being Nicki Minaj and them. How much things people say about them daily. People that don't even know them. People that they wouldn't even let chop their yard. So, no, don't take strangers to your home. If you have small children and you can do without it, don't just raise your kids. Raise your kids if you got people you trust, whatever, girlfriends, your family members, whatever. Just, I know you can't just be by yourself forever, but get your children to a age where they can protect themselves before you bring men around them. Get your daughters and your sons to a stage where when they talk clearly. Can't nobody twist their words. They're big enough to smell danger and stuff like that before you even think about, yeah. And I'm going to tell you too, it's not only men that you shouldn't take to your house. Sometimes you have girlfriends, you shouldn't take them to your house either. Do not take them around your kids. Just like I said, anybody in the woods is a danger. You don't know nobody. Anybody in the woods is a danger. Because a lot of traffickers, it is women they use to lure women. Let's talk about that. A lot of traffickers, it is women they use to lure women. Because they know that women trust other women. I work in the club for years. What these men do is they send out one girl to go recruit girls. Women are known abuse recruiters. Let me not even talk about it. Yep, she said Carisha. Perfect example. Perfect example. They will go out and they will get you drunk, and they will do this and they will do that. And if you're naive enough, they will promise you uptown, downtown, and parade, and they will bring you home to their pimp, to their daddy, and you will never see outside again. Hey everyone, you will never see outside again, at least not as a free person. So when you have children, listen, people talk, and I was going to make a video about this, and I was going to be like, listen, of all the men that I've known throughout my life that have come through my door, it was the woman that was the most danger to my daughter. Let that sink in. The females I call friends that I got around my child, they were the only people that violated my child. Because men know who they can play with. Men know who they can play with, and they know they can't play with me. But for some reason, women think they can play with me. So when I talk about these things, I'm telling you, when you got kids, you don't trust nobody. You don't trust nobody at all. He said, which man pay you for punny? Not you. Definitely not you. I mean, you have to trust somebody, but you can't trust them too much. You gotta teach your kids, don't lie. Teach your kids not to lie, so when they speak, you believe them. Don't lie. Even if you're gonna get in trouble, do not lie. So that means every time when they talk about somebody, you know it's the truth. Yeah, good answer. Not him. Definitely not him. Because some men think because a woman said she do this and she do that, that they got a chance. And that's why they get mad, because they think, oh, she says she do this and she do that, but she won't talk to me. Because, sir, it's levels, okay? It's levels. Oh, she said she do this. She said she do that. I can get some. I got $40. You need to have 2 more zeros. How do you stop yourself from going crazy things on behalf of your kids? Doing crazy things like how? I'm very overprotective. My daughter always said I'm the only one that still baby her. I say, yeah, I'm very overprotective, but you have to, I guess you gotta trust God. Well, nobody hurt my kids. Let me knock on wood. I lose plenty of friends over my kids. I don't have female friends. The last couple of female friends I had, I lose them over my kid. Because they start talking out the side of their mouth. And I say, you know what? Don't come back over here. And anyway I see you, we gonna fight. Because I don't violate people's kids. Don't violate mine. I don't want to get into it. But you got to cut people off that violate your children. Period. You got to cut them off immediately. Man, woman, your mama, your daddy. Because that's where it starts. Let me tell you how people abuse your kids. When people want to start to hurt your children, in any way, shape, or form, first thing they do, they turn you against your children. They start to tell you things that your kids do. They will even video things. They make up things. Men do it with stepchildren. Women do it with stepchildren. Your friends do it with you. Your family member do it with you. They want you to start to give them the right to discipline your children. They want you to stop believing your children when they tell you things. That's why people always say to me, you don't give your kids no wrong. I said, because they're never wrong. They're my kids. They're not your problem. Because they don't lie to me. I know what his. I don't lie to them. They don't lie to me. So what are you saying? I know the kid have problems. I never told you to discipline them. I would never tell you that. I ain't got no kids like that, girl. My kid's grown. My last child, 14. That's what I'm talking about. But even the other two when they were younger, I don't want to hear nothing. Because as a kid, people used to do it to me. People used to do it to me. Anytime you're with somebody, a man, a woman, you got a friend, anybody that start to tell you stuff about your kids, they want to turn you about against your children so that they can do things to them and get away with it. That's how it works every time. That's how it works. People will never violate your children if they know that they can't come between you and them. If they know that you're going to believe them. That's why you hear a lot of these men talk about, oh, we're not dating single mothers because you can discipline their children. They want you to give them the right to discipline your children so that they can abuse them. That's it. They want you to see your daughter as a liar. So when they touch her, you said, oh no, I've been hearing about the things you do. You lie. And if you're craving for validation or attention or you want friends so bad, you will put people above your children. That's why I said children is not for everybody. I remember right before Kevin Samuels died, he asked a question. If your daughter come to you and tell you she was coming out of the bathroom and your boyfriend was staring at her, who would you believe? And the lady said her daughter. And they don't like that type of answer because you're not the type of person that they can turn against your children. Your children is not the children that they can touch. If my daughter told me my mama touched her, I'm going to believe her. I don't care who you are. If my kid tell me you're lying on them, I'm believing you're lying on them. Oh yeah, they're praying single mothers. Even women that date single fathers, they do it too. Because they want all the attention for themselves. They don't like the fact that they're stuck taking care of another woman's kid. They can't dress up, they can't go out. The relationship is not the fairy tale that they thought it would be. So now the kid is there and they want to get the kid out the way. So they want to tell you the kid is disrespectful, the kid is this, the kid is that, so you can get the kid out the way. Or so you can disregard the child and pay more attention to them. You have to have a relationship with your children. My mom used to tell us, don't lie to me. I know you ain't do nothing that I ain't never done. Because I can't defend you if you lie. That's what my mom said. I can't defend you if you lie. And I tell that to everybody I love. Whether it's my man, woman, anybody. Don't lie to me. Because I can't defend you if you're lying. Yeah, you will never get in trouble for telling the truth. Don't lie on men, don't lie on women. Lies have consequences. Lies can and will ruin people's life. God don't like no liar. He prefer a thief. I dated a man with 4 kids and I respectfully left because this is impossible to... Yep, that's it. That's all you do. That's all you do. But that's what respectable people do. Respectable men, if he try to date a woman with kids, even though he like kids and he don't have any problem with kids and he realize, these kids are not trained, they're not respectful. She don't discipline them. I'm not saying put your hands on them, but she don't raise them right. And I'm not going to be over here trying to go against how she's raising her children. so I'm going to leave. That's what you do. That's all you do. You don't need to go to nobody's house and try to retrain their children. Trying to jump into everything they got going on with their children. Unless you're going to get in there to cry peace. Oh, yeah, them toxic grandparents? Oh, Lord. Oh, they're the worst. Because a grandparent is going to feel about the child the same way, the grandkid, the same way they feel about the kid. If they like you, they're going to like your kids. If they never like you, they're not going to like your kids. And you have to know that, hey, my daddy never liked me or my mama never liked me. I don't expect them to like my kid. You got to know. But sometimes you want the validation of these people so bad that you will turn on your own self. You will turn on your own self just to get their approval. I always tell people the only people's love that I need is my children. Everybody else could go. I've been around. Just don't be on live all the time. Thank you, Damien. Sure, yep. Imagine your daughter tell you, oh, your boyfriend this, your boyfriend that. You say, oh, get out of my face. Do you know how many girl children ended up in the strip club being pimped out? Because their mama put them out for a man. These men are sent by the devil into your life to destroy your family. You have to put the needs of your children before your own. Women want to be in a relationship so bad. They want a man so bad. That's why I don't like pick-me's. Because a pick-me, I seen a pick-me give up her kids. Because a man said he don't want a woman with kids. She gave up her kids to the state. She called them, CPS, come get them. I can raise them. She was getting all the government assistance in the world. She had to spend $200 out of her pocket every month. All she had to do was get up, dress her kids, take them to school, come home, do laundry, cook their food, take care of her children. She didn't even need a man. She could go back to school. She got all the time in the world. But she gave up her kids because she want a man. And he said, you don't want a woman with kids. Well, go find a woman with no kids. Because obviously he can't even do nothing for you. But you send your kid to go live in somebody else's house to go through God knows what and choose somebody else's child over your own kids. And then what he do? He either give her 2 or 3 of his own and then he leave her. She lose all her benefits. Now she on the street talking about, oh, this, that. Yeah, you belong on the street. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. A lot of women out here, they won't even talk about their children. They let men convince them to give up their children. In America. Jamaica women don't do that. The only thing we probably would have done is take it to the grandma house if the man is not nice to the kid and we can't really do no better. Because we don't get all that assistance down there. So if that's where you got to live, you probably just ask your mama to keep the kid or something like this. But not here. They call CPS and send their kid to go live in somebody else's house. Like a scallywag. Because of a man. Because of dick. I know y'all saw the mother a couple weeks ago that gave over her 3 children to CPS. She's only one. She's only one of them. She's only one of them. When I saw it talking about, oh, she model and she this and she that, I said, I could bet my bottom dollar it's a pimp behind it. It's a man tell her, give up them kids. We need to go do this. We need to go do that. The kids in the way. Somebody told her to give up them kids. She want to be a rapper. Look at that. She ain't going to be nothing but a pimp hoe. Excuse my language. I just pray for them kids. When I saw it, I said, look at this girl. I see them girls every day. Delusional. You're a mother. That's what you are first. You could go out there, you could work, you could do anything you want to do. Go home to your kids. You want to be a rapper. Where you going, Hollywood? She need to finish school. She She should have finished school before she had kids. Let me tell you something. Do not believe these women. Women don't give up their children to finish school. I know a woman who was sleeping on the floor with 3 babies. She had a job. She had to take her kids to school. She had to pick them up, and she finished school. Babies, not grown kids. And she ain't had her own apartment. She was not comfortable in any of the leads. She had no car. She had to finish school. People don't go to school to be a rapper. She want to be a celebrity. She want to be in love and hip hop. She want to be a hot girl. She got big dreams. Listen, kids, and the more kids you have, is the more help you'll get. They get government assistance for school. They get government assistance for having all them kids. It ain't the school why she gave up the kids. She's lying. 5 kids. You fuck 5 times, got 5 kids. Now it's somebody else's problem. Oh, she have a boyfriend. Or if she don't have, she thinks she do. They be having 5 kids. They be getting $1,000 a month in food stamps, and the kids still be hungry. Do you hear me? Ooh, I'm in line. What you bring up my grandbaby for?
Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, I know I'm playing. All right. Oh no, they're this way. I'm this way. All right, pull up the door, babe. Thank you. What man? Leave my. Oh, not you, not. Yeah, where the man? Come out of my life. Get out of my business. Get out of my business. Yeah, y'all know me. I don't be honing nobody, child. The minute you start showing them off, they start fucking you up. You. The minute you start showing them off, they start fucking you up. Yeah. Yes, child. So, no, he just come home from work. It's around his time. Real men go to work, okay? Real men go to work. Yep. So they got all these kids. I know it's somebody else's fault. Why are these people sending me messages? And no money. All message, no money. Yeah, babe, sometimes you don't come home until 2 a.m. You be closing. You the one that gotta close. Never before midnight. It's either midnight or 2 a.m. So, but don't tell these men anything. They said no. They said I'm single and nobody want me. So let them believe it. But you're drinking wine. Should I drink off all the wine in this house? I don't think he noticed. I don't think he noticed that the wines are almost gone. That's crazy because he gonna fuck me up. And I'm talking about a whole box of wine. The box is empty and then you got some more in the... I thought you was single too. Listen, child, I'm single. I'm always single. I'm always single. 4B movement, I think, if you're not in a relationship as we speak, you shouldn't get into one. I think for the women who are already married, who are already somehow contented, don't leave your husband and your boyfriend because other people said da-da-da-da-da-da, but look what's going on out here. Do you want anything that's out here? Do you want anything that's out here? Nice look. Thank you, babe. So yeah, 4B is just basically just stop where you're at. Because just like I said, I ain't dated nobody new in years. Because it's nothing. Yeah, let him go. Just relax. And we gotta train them for each other. When you meet one and he do the fuckery, you send him on his way. And when we all send them on their way, they'll change. When they all ask what you bring to the table, you get up and you leave them sitting there. When they say, oh, you got to pay for your home this, your home that, you get up and you leave them there. When they, oh, I want a traditional woman, you get up and you leave them there. All foolishness. Just get up and leave. Just start leaving. Don't argue, just start leaving. Don't bargain, just start leaving. And then they will realize that women are not playing. They're not falling for the bullshit. So they're either going to not date women or they're going to catch themselves. Because they're capable of change, they just ain't got to. Because it's always going to be somebody that's going to allow them to do what they want to do. And that's what a lot of us do. We say, oh, if I don't allow him to do it, somebody is going to allow him. Well, let her do it. He got a new one. He been had her. He been had her. Let me tell you something, one man. A lot of men will never leave you alone if they don't got nowhere to go. If they don't have a replacement, they're not leaving. Trust me when I tell you that. Nope. They're not leaving if they don't have nowhere to go. So don't think he just found somebody. He didn't just find nobody. That's why he was acting up, and that's why he made you put him out. You never leave a man. A man leave first. I promise you. You never leave a man. A man leaves first. Who's speaking? Listen, you expect me to read Spanish? Yes, when I broke up with my ex, he was in a whole relationship 2 weeks later. Yeah. Yeah, like, I can tell you from experience. I remember being with somebody. And that's why when you get with them for the first 3 months, they do so much. Because they want to lock you in. Because while they're love bombing you, they're discarding somebody else. So they have to make sure that you're locked in, because you're either going to get locked in or they're going to have to go back to the next person before the next person move on. You see how that works? That's why they move so fast, because they have to lock you in. Because they can't allow the other person to move on without them knowing what they're doing. Men never leave no women for themselves and go, I leave. No, you already had something going on. You had a whole nother relationship. You can't be alone. You didn't leave because she said something you didn't like. It's a reverse discard. It's a reverse discard. Who are you trying to play with? I remember me and my baby daddy was in the house. He stopped doing everything. And the minute I said, you know what, I'm leaving, I left him in the house. The next day he have an apartment. We was living together. I was pregnant. He couldn't pay bills because he ain't had no money. But the minute I left him there, he had a whole apartment that he paid for with money. It's a reverse discard. He made me leave him. I was big pregnant. He stopped paying bills. I thought I was going to give birth homeless. I had to get help from the lady I was working with to get an apartment. So I could have my baby with a roof over my head. And he was right there. And I said, I'm not going to get this apartment that somebody else let me get and move you in there. I'm leaving you here. You're going to figure it out. And I left him in the whole apartment that we was backed up on bills in. And I moved to a new one by myself. And the next day, next 2 days, I talked to him. That man had a whole apartment by himself. That's what he wanted. He just didn't want to look like the deadbeat that left me pregnant. But he left me. He been left me. The minute he stopped paying bills, he left you. Ask any man. When a man comes in your life and he's doing this, he's doing that, and he's doing that, especially a man that's taking care of bills and shit, the minute he stopped paying bills, he's left you. You're single. He want the reverse discard. He wants you to leave him. So he said, oh, I lost my job and she left me. He didn't lose no job. He started hiding money. He started love bombing somebody else. The only time they get mad about it is when the love bombing that they were doing with somebody else didn't work out. Now they want to double back to you. And you said no. He said no. Then now you the big bad wolf because you didn't allow him to play games with you and put you down until he was ready. But if what he had worked out, he wouldn't care. Anytime a man stop paying bills where you live with him, he's paying bills somewhere else. Men pay bills. Anytime a man start complaining about money when he never did before, he is paying somebody else's bills, he's buying somebody else's gifts, he's taking somebody shopping, something is going on. That's why they be like, oh, as soon as I leave my job, or as soon as I lost my job, she left me. No woman is going to leave you because you lost your job. You think I would leave my man because he lost his job? Somebody that I know work and pay for everything. Let's be for real. No, they don't. They don't care about no kids. Do you think if they care about their kids, they wouldn't make sure the bills are paid? Men that care about their kids make sure the bills are paid. They make sure the women are not stressed out. They make sure the woman is there for the kids. And 100%. Don't let them lie to you. These men don't like nobody. Not even their own flesh. They hate their kids more than they hate themselves. He broke up with me because I said he using me after asking to buy phone data. And he said he has no food. Oh, Jesus. He need his mother. You need his mother. You can't date men that need their mother, honey. Men must be self-sufficient. That's all most women ask for. Be self-sufficient. Be able to feed yourself, pay your own bills, have a car, this, that. That's it. But that's too hard for a lot of men. And that's the only reason a lot of them live with women, because living with women make life easier because they can cut down on bills and they can be a half-ass man. They don't have to pay a full rent for a whole house and pay light bill, water bill, car insurance, this, that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to be a full functioning adult. So they get a woman and say, oh, I pay light, you pay water, I pay this, you pay that. Oh, did I say all of y'all? I never said all of y'all. I never said all of y'all. Because there's plenty men out there that pay bills, honey. It's too much. I wish I had like 4 of me. If I had like 4 of me, I would have 4 of thee. They will regret and pay my gymnastics and ballet. I don't know what that means. Be careful or you take men back. Be careful or you take men back. I'm going to end with this. So if you want to tap the screen, you want to send gifts, do it now. Be careful how you take men back. Because a lot of men only come back to finish you. Do you hear me? They don't come back to fix anything, to work anything, or they come back to finish you. I don't know if y'all know about this Morgan girl that's on here, random man from Atlanta. This man left her with a brand new baby. She got on TikTok, became a sensation, and got all these millions of followers. And he saw that because she used her storyline from him. And this girl took this man back in her life, talking about, oh, I'm not keeping a kid away from their father. That man is not nobody's father. That man is a breeder. He's not a father. Random man from Atlanta is not a father. He's a breeder. When you get a child from him, you tell him thanks and move on. That's the only thing he can give you is a child. He give you something to love because you can't love him. Talking about you don't want to keep a child away from his father. You need to go find your child a real father. Do what Ciara do. Go find your child a real father. So now you bring him back into your life and he bring you down. You're losing all your brand deals. Losing all your brand deals. Over what? Over somebody who you know who he was? They don't come back to do better. They come back to finish you. He hate that girl. And for some reason, she just can't listen to nobody. Oh, please. Dick, look at that man. I can tell good D when I see it. And he don't have that. He just lie. He got good this. This what he got good. He ain't got nothing else good. Why she can't? Because she a pick me. She thinks she better than the other woman. He got mouthpiece. That's what he got. He a pimp. He talk a good one. That's why you get the young girls. I'm not convinced he have good D. Anyway, guys, exactly. Yep, baby, digital jewels, baby. You hit the nail on the head, honey. Ditsy Daisy. Think you better than everybody else. It sounds like, what's her name? Danny Lay. Oh, Redbone is what he like. That's what the song say? Redbone is what he like, and she flopped her career with the song. I hear you, baby. She flopped her career with the song. Because they think they're so much better than the women he treated like SHIT before them. I want him to come to those men. They can't be good to nobody. If a man got 5 baby mama, 6 baby mama, why you think you're going to be different? That's a breeder. You want to have a baby by him? Do it. Don't expect nothing. You think he cute? You want a cute baby? Okay. I'm all for it. But as soon as you get pregnant, you better dip. That's what they train them to think. Child, they get the same bitter end of the stick. They even get it worse. Look what he did to her. She built up a whole platform for her and her daughter. That girl ain't had to work again. That girl ain't had to work again. Next thing you'd have been seeing Morgan in movies, honey. Because Morgan actually has talent. And I know talent. I know talent. Thank you, Steph. But she let that man come back. Y'all got to be careful or you let them come back. Because they either come back to get you pregnant, to give you a STD, or to expose you. Yep. They come back to get you pregnant. I know a man who did that to his own wife. He had his wife and he was such a narcissist. She left him. And he begged her to come back. And as soon as he came back, he got that lady pregnant. And as soon as she said, I'm pregnant, he dipped. Because he was not going to leave her unless she was a single mother, because he had to conquer her. Don't let men come back. Don't let a man come back. They come back because something else didn't work out. And when they're going to leave again, listen, let me tell you something. People be like, how are you going to always come back? I tell you one thing. A man that's always going to come back is a man that's always going to leave. I used to be with a man like that. And I love this man so bad. I love this man so bad. Every time he leave, I know he coming back. Give him 24 hours, 48 hours. He was coming back. A week, 2 weeks. And the last time I said, I was scared because I said, when is he going to leave again? I'm going to tell you how I break the pattern. I'm like, it's like, you know he's going to leave again. Because he's always going to come back because you allow him to come back. You have to stop allowing him to come back. You have to deal with the emotions. You got to get up one day and say, this is not the life I want for myself. The roller coaster, the highs and the lows and all the, it's not worth it. It's messing you up. Imagine, you break up with somebody. They come back. You're thinking, oh, we good now. You break up again. They come back. It becomes a pattern, right? But you love this person, and one day, you have to realize when they come back that it's not fun anymore. You were sad without them, but now that they came back, you're even more sad. That's how I left. The last time he came back, I was even more sad. Because I was sad when he was gone. I was trying to act like, but I was fucking dying. And the last time he came back, I was even more sad. I couldn't stop crying. I said, what the fuck? And they said, what happened? What did he do? I said, he didn't do nothing. Not this time. So why you crying? Because I know you're going to leave again. I know he was going to leave again. I just didn't know when. And every time that he come back and he leave and he come back, it started to get shorter and shorter and shorter. Because the first time, maybe 2 weeks before he act up. Second time, maybe 10 days before he act up. Third time, maybe 7 days before he act up. Next thing you know, he come back today. Tomorrow we fuck up again. What is this? That's not how I wanted to live, and I had to choose me. Yep. I remember I could sit there and just know tomorrow you're going to leave. Ha ha, Jesus. I could sit there and I could feel it. And I could say, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. you're going to pack your shit. And tomorrow morning at 7:59, this man said, oh, I gotta go. I can't be here. I said, I know. I said, I know. Because I got so used to it. He didn't even pick fights no more. He just said, I gotta go. Stop packing his shit. The devil come calling. His demons come calling. Trust me. Don't take them back. Just let it go the first time. Because the minute you keep taking them back, they're going to keep leaving, baby. They're going to keep leaving. My boy be moving around, child. You know he's free to move wherever you want to. He's somebody else's problem. When I hear about this new woman nowadays, I just be feeling bad for her. I said, poor thing. I don't even hate her. I'm like, wow. Poor baby. Because there's some men that even some women that can never be good to nobody. They're rotten fruits. Thank you, Ree. You have to, once you start to realize that, once they keep coming back, they're going to keep leaving. And then you will get the anxiety that, and you start questioning, when is he going to leave again? Is it tomorrow? Is it next week? Is it next month? Because it's coming. I can't live like that. I can't live like that. I can't live like that. And that's how I left. We didn't fight the last time. Nothing. We didn't argue. I waited until he left and I wrote him a letter. And I said, I can't live like this. This is not the life I want for myself. Go. You see? You have to understand that that's not the life you want for yourself. It's not. Love is one thing. Yeah, you would have stayed. Of course. Everybody's not like him. Some people, you got a real problem, you break up, whatever, real for real. It's just, yeah, things happen. But some people just play games with other people's feelings. He said, please start uploading more of your live stream on YouTube. I'm going to upload this one. So make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube. And this live was very useful tonight. I didn't get cussed out a lot by men. Not today. I'm trying to be inclusive, I'm trying to not be too bashing. But I still got to tell. I still got to tell the stories. Any advice for working in the club? Of course, babe. What you want to know? I didn't know about the club. Oh, it is. This time y'all stop getting trapped with babies. They trap you with marriage. They trap you with paperwork. They trap you with, ties. Getting ties together. Any advice for working in the club? Let me know what you want to ask, babe. The club is full of demons? Oh, definitely. That's a different whole world. You gotta have two personalities. You gotta have one for outside and one for the club. That's why you change your name when you work in the club. Like an actress? Yeah. You gotta have one personality for your house, one for the club. Because if you have one personality, you will never able to get out of that life, and you will go home acting like the club, and you can't take it home. We gotta leave it outside. Because I've been working in the club for years, and I'm fully able to have a normal life. I go out, I go to family functions, I do this, I'm fully able to have a normal life because I leave the club at the club. I don't believe nothing nobody's saying in the club. When you go to the club, all you do is lie. All you do is lie. Make up stories for these people. Nobody in the club should know you. If you can get a fake ID, do that. You don't hold them any truth. You don't know them. Don't be friends with strippers. Don't be friends with people you work with in the club. There's no friends over there. Everybody's your competition. It should be friendly competition, but it's not. They're evil. I work in the club for years. Everybody hate me. Even people that's younger than me that should be popping. Fuck you hate me for? I could be your mama, bitch. You got problems. And me, I'm nonchalant. I'm a witch. Like, I'm a fucking witch. Like, what's up? I pretend like I don't see them. Don't take nothing they say personally. Ignore them. When they talk, you just pretend like you don't know it's you they're talking about, because it's not you. Because they don't know you. They think Jamaican men who DJ in the club. Child, don't date no man who DJ in the club. If you date a man that DJ in the club, you're just going through a phase. Something must be wrong with you. Yeah, don't date nobody that would work in no club. When you go there and you meet a man and you say, hey, I want to take you to the club. He lying. I don't care how much money he throw on you. The more money he throws, the broker he is. The more money a man throws is the broker he is. If he's a DJ. DJs don't really have relationships like that. They be having one girl this week, one next week. They be even having boyfriends too. But they're not settled down material. If you want to have fun, yeah, but don't get caught up, because they'll take your money. They'll take your money. They be pimping. If the man is throwing money, 99% chance he don't have money. Don't fall for it. The man with the money is the man sitting at the bar in regular clothes, drinking maybe a beer or something simple. The men in the section don't have money. You can take the money because you're working, but don't do shit with them outside. Nothing. It's a scam. If I still dance, I'm too old. I can't dance no more. Jesus, she keep asking if I'm Jamaican or American. My God Almighty. Oh, is it important? Send me a fish and I'll tell you if I'm Jamaican or American. A whale. The big one? Yeah. Send me a whale, because if that question is so important to you, you should be able to pay for it. Because this is not how it works. Seems like you're the police. You police? You fed? All I'm doing is drinking wine. I'm not smoking or nothing. What I do? What are you investigating me for? Get on my nerves. Yeah, it must be the police. Because what? What? I'm start doing y'all like Shira. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle the page. Sprinkle the page. Yeah, like you think I'm free. Like I'm just a little... You can still dance. Why not? I'm joking, babe. I see your name. I make money every day, bitch. Girl, I'm like fine wine. Get better with age. Yo, they don't even get a picture. Afraid. Fuck to be afraid of. What do you think of these pussies? Oh, he gone. Same of another girl then. Ooh. But the guy, I'm not gonna just judge him like that, but maybe you can't take that serious. You gotta ease into that. You gotta ease into that. Strip club DJ see another bad bitch every day. They're not trying to settle down. Do you see what they do for a living? They're not trying to settle down. They're playing. Just enjoy yourself. Don't give that man no money. Don't let him ask you for nothing. The minute he asks you for money, you know that what I tell you wasn't lies. Don't give him no money. Don't let him pimp you out, because he will. Nobody is special to them. These men are desensitized. You have to understand. He sees bad bitches every day naked. There's not much you can do for him. I know the answer that's 50. What you talking about? I know the answer that's 50. Yep, I know one that's 55. I know one that's 55. I kid you not. I saw her today. Fine as ever. Fine as ever. Fine as ever. Yeah, that's crazy. That's something that the average woman can't do. She's special. She's special. She make money too. She be raking in a stack a night or more. She don't play. And she be there from 5 in the evening till 5 in the morning. 12-hour shifts. No, one thing about dancing. Thank you, Nicolene. One thing about dancing, you can't start hold. You gotta start early and just don't stop. You can't start dancing at 45. They're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna be like, who granny is that in the club? No, it's not something that you start late in life. You gotta start early, and then you can do it forever, because then your body, you adjust to it, and you don't really gain weight and get out of shape. But the average 45-year-old woman that never danced, never lived that life, oh hell no. Nah, people gonna laugh at you. You're gonna walk around in your little church shoes thinking you're hot. I'm not throw ones in 45. If you don't know she's 45, what? You don't know the journey to let him have a side job and a main job. Baby, don't make excuse for this man. Don't make excuse for this man. A lot of times when are delusional, it's not like people don't tell them what it is. They just want to believe what they believe. They jump into things. They get a baby. They move in with a man. They let a man take them off the market, and they play themselves. It seems like that's what you're about to do. That's called crashing out. You're young. You're beautiful. You got a life ahead of you. You don't love him. You don't know him. He's a strip club DJ. He's a player. He wants you to love him so that you'll give in. Listen, baby, I can't tell you what to do. All I'm saying is, if you want to fuck with him, do it. Take it slow. Be nice to yourself. If you... True, next thing... Yep. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Be nice, take it very slow. And he gonna tell you, oh, I want to settle down. The faster you want to move is the more shit he's full of. Thank you. Somebody said, man, you can't be no DJ. I'm sorry. And that's a man talking. It's a man telling you can't be with no DJ. You need to be with a man who got a plan. You need to be with a man who gonna put you on his life insurance. Where you love. You better save your love for the right nigga. God only give me one love, and I can only love the right people. She said he got a real job. Child. Kim Moore show knows the women. Mm-hmm. That's what I tell her. I said, a new bad bitch come in every day. I've been working in a strip club for years. The DJs be effing everybody, especially the strip club DJ. I mean, some of them that come to the club be looking like they be having their families and stuff home, and they're not too flirty and disgusting, but because there's some decent ones where I work that don't be flirty with everybody and stuff like that, but you're young, take your time. Take your time. So you look like you're ready to go get pregnant. That's why they end up with 5, 6 baby mamas, because they get young girls and they get in y'all heads. I can't be sorry for no woman after 2024 that get a baby daddy and get played. I'm not going to give no advice next year unless y'all pay for it up front. Next year when I get in this app, I'm going to keep lives. It's going to be subscription only to ask questions, and it's going to be $100. Because y'all should have learned this year. As a matter of fact, y'all should have learned from last year. Because at the end of the day, you're not allowed to just play yourself. You're not allowed to play yourself. Go get you a white man, girl. Get you a sugar daddy. Fuck, you need a DJ. Look how fine you is. Get you a grown man to pay the bills so you can save your money, go back to school and better your life. What you doing to the DJ? Hello? If he was my daughter. My sisters are smart. All my sisters got sugar daddies. Are you okay? Let her learn, Kim. No, I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm not even bashing. I'm just saying, like, she gotta do that for herself. But the thing about people is when you talk to people, they will pretend not to hear you right now, but it will register. You gonna do some fuckery that gonna make her say, oh shit. You don't need to settle down. Fuck is you settling down for? You need to build up yourself. You need to build up yourself. You seem like you're like 24. You need to build up yourself. You need somebody to invest in you. You think that young boy settling, that DJ, you would have never. You see too much women every day. That man desensitized, honey. Somebody got to teach these young girls. Young men are not settling down. Street men are not settling down. They're not even in no position to settle down. They don't have nothing. Most of them don't even make legal, legit money. They can't claim no money. You can't buy no house. You don't got no credit. Why do you think a lot of men don't settle down? Especially black men. Because they can't. They don't have what they need to settle down. For a man to settle down, he must be self-sufficient. He must be able to pay his own bills. He must be able to take care of a woman, take care of a family. Take care of somebody else other than himself. That's why they don't settle down. It's not because they don't think they don't like you. They can't. They don't have the resources to. That's why it's always men in their 40s and 50s that you see with their shit together that's ready for a woman, and they usually want somebody younger. And that's where your power lies. That's where your power lies. Somebody that's going to invest in you. Not somebody that's going to get you pregnant. That man that going to invest in you probably already got kids, don't want no more. You get him 4 or 5 years, you fix up your credit, you go back to nursing school, you do this, you do that, you got a car, your credit good. If you fuck up, you say fuck off. Even if you got a kid by him, so what? At least he invested in you. They don't settle down because they don't got nothing to settle down with. They be 40 years old with a car half their age. You think I would settle down either? They're looking for a rich woman. Somebody say I'm giving them too much game. You're right. No more game until I get some gifts. You want more game? Send more gifts. It don't matter if they're whole as fuck. Because at the end of the day, you know the game. It's a game, baby. It's a game. Thanks for the gifts, guys. It is a game. Learn to play. You see, he said you're looking for a rich woman. That's what they're doing. And they're supposed to. Not because they're men, that doesn't mean they should want to struggle. Oh, look at that. Ooh! You see? I'm getting my Texas cowgirl hot. I'm on my white girl shit tonight. I'm going to keep them white girl hairstyles because I like them. Listen. I'm not staying up here a minute past 1 o'clock. That's why it's called the dating game. It's a game. And you have to understand, like, it's something for everybody. And you have to know where you stand. I remember I had this homegirl and she was young. She was 25. She had one kid. Kid was with the mom. She was running the street and I met her. And she came to stay with me. By the time she came to stay with me, I realized this girl got issues. Real issues. Not just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And all she would talk about was this. Oh, I like fine men. I like good looking, I like light skinned men. I like men with tattoos. I'm like, baby, I'm not disrespecting women because I tell everybody, I don't use my mouth to call women ugly because there's no such thing as a ugly woman. Women need money, confidence, and to love themselves. That's all women want. Need. Look at Nene Leaks. You will know that ain't nobody ugly. So I said to this girl, I said, you're 25 years old. Your body is not nice. You're pretty in your face. You're okay. These little young fine boys that you want is problems. They don't want you. They're looking for Instagram models and they're looking for somebody that could give them some money and be at arm candy and their arm, make them look good. And that's not you. Be honest with yourself. I said what you need is a old man that's getting pensions. He probably getting his pension and he still got a job. Wife whole as fuck, their house paid off, or they going 50, whatever it is that they do. But this man have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 left in his pocket every month and let him spend it on you. That's what you need. You need 2 of those. That's what you need. 2 of those. Talking about a DJ. You're going to be baby mama. And it ain't going to work. And you're going to be out looking again. And then you're going to get another DJ. And then you're going to have another baby daddy. And then by the time you got 2 baby daddies and then 2 DJs, then you're going to want a real man. Take the shortcut. Get a real man now. Let him build you up. And if you do have a kid by him, at least you'll be eligible for some decent child support. Jesus, it's not rocket science. No, when you're tired of them acting up, then you act up first. It don't matter. Anybody can want a real man. What's a maniac? Anybody can want a real man. It's fine. You're not dead. How much do a DJ even make? Sometimes they make good money. Sometimes they make a lot of money. If they strip club DJs, everybody tipping them. They're making $500, $1,000 a night just like the strippers. They make money. That's not the problem. The problem is that what she wants, he can't give. And the money he's making is only paper. Sometimes they're not doing anything with it. And if they invest it, don't think they're going to give it to you. They're still building themselves. You can't be with no man that's still building himself. You're too young. Shit. All my sisters got sugar daddies, honey. I got a sister, she's 21, her man's 17. And she left him for a young boy one time and Uncle nearly killed her. She left him... One time she left him for a young boy, Uncle nearly killed her. She said, I go out for my man. What's it? What? You're not 70, you're like 60. Listen. She left him for a young boy. Young boy jealous, possessive, full of shit. No money. Hungry daily. Young boy have a out here scam. Mama say who? Mama just go back for your man. Listen, if you left a man, where did I take care of you? And you go to a next man and you not have, go back for your man. Let me tell you something. The best thing me ever done in my life is go back with my man them. Go back for your man. Cause the man don't make again. Go back for your man. You ever sugar daddy and you cuss him off? Go back for your man. Somebody say get some rest. Me pussy clad. No stop. Then this real. Then this real. Somebody tell me to get a rest. You know, so me sleep all evening. Me not even drunk yet. No man, it depends man. You not go back for your boyfriend, you go back for your man. You not go back for your baby daddy, you go back for your man. Your man will make sure your bills pay and make sure you're okay. Go back for your man. Your man when you're there with him, you don't see no bill. How do you get trouble, you know? You go on it himself. But everybody get trouble. Go back for your man. Text him and say, hey big head. Go back for your man. Follow me on YouTube. Because I'm going to stop doing lives over here. Listen, the only reason I do live over here tonight is to let y'all know I'll be doing live on YouTube tomorrow at 9 p.m. So if you don't subscribe, you're not going to get all this good advice. Because I know that y'all don't know that I'm over there. So if you subscribe, you will get a notification every time that I go live. And it's the same name, The Kim Moore Show. Stop pretending like you fuck with me if you don't want to subscribe to my YouTube. I know you're playing with me. I know you don't like me like that. It's the Kim Moore Show, baby. Same like the TikTok. Yeah, go back for your man. Them money don't make no sense. So best you take up one way. Listen. All of him older than your daddy. Just don't make your daddy meet him. And my daddy cuss them, you know. My daddy said, "Why do that old blood clot man they came?" What's the clot? Yo! My daddy not ramping up. My daddy will tell me say my man ugly. My daddy don't business. Listen. We can't change things, you know. We live in a patriarchy. When good looking woman born in a poor family, it's either a blessing or a curse. When a good looking woman born in a family where they don't have no money, it's either a blessing or a curse. Because she have to use her looks. Most of we are third world country we come out and we not born with nothing. Me used to, when me a pick me name chicken back and tin mackerel so till. I know me love chicken back and tin mackerel. Like it in my DNA. Chicken back, tin mackerel, chicken foot, chicken neck. I know me a big woman, me can buy anything me want to eat. And when me go to supermarket, me have to buy chicken back. Me have to buy. Thank you, baby. Wicked girl, Sky Diamond. Me love that girl, you see. When she not dash me away. Oh, sure. She get married for me. Right now, me have chicken foot on my stove. She curry chicken foot. Sweet. Me not grow up with nothing. When me start make money, real money. Cause me left clarinet and got Ochi and start dance. Me used to make money, but me through me help out all of my family. Me never have no money for buy no fancy stuff like that. But me still alright. When me start got Bahamas and me start to see fancy store, me pussy clot. Every other day me in a Gucci. I've lay away upon things in a jewelry store. Them time they have like hugs and kisses, chain set, chain and chopperita, and them have me bumble clad. I buy subtle perfume. When you look for me, just a perfume subtle. Shoes, one whole fucking side of my house. Shoes, two side. Me pussy like I mean I grow up with nothing, you know. I one pair of shoes me used to have. One pair of shoes me used to have. Pretty girl like me. Queen of the forest, nothing. You think I never enough look my me never use my look. Sometimes me say, God, you know you're funny. Me say you're funny. Cause I mean get the looks and I mean get the mind. I mean get the looks and I mean get the mind and I mean use it. And I mean make everybody else know so them for use for them looks. Yeah, young girl. Now make no man mash you up and get no big dirty church mark on your gut and one bag of picnic and all them foolishness there. Cause guess what? Everybody, me the oldest daughter. One bag of picnic. Cause everybody not lucky in their old age where they can pull man like me. The only reason me can still pull man in my age is because me I do it my whole life. The only reason me can walk outside and still get a man to pay for things to me at 39 years old is because I've been doing it my whole life. You don't get to start at this age. You don't get to start at this age. Anyway, my love on a year. It's 1 o'clock now. Yeah, that's fact. No, but you know, you already know how them money stay. You already know every day a new batch of young girl come out. You start when you start. The minute you start date provider man. You start date man who are going to make your life better. You hold your home captive. You don't make no man invade it. You don't have no children unless you've been invested in. Thank you, Miss Bookie. Listen. I want a teen man to mom to baby. Don't worry about that man. Me that teen man, but listen, when me start the road, you know, me 19, you know, me say, oh. Me love to put them with my mother and go about my business, man, go look money, and when me come back and give her money, she no business, she never want me come back. She said, just go on where you go, and just come. She never want me come back. She said, I don't pick me herself, just go on where you go. Yep, Shade. She said, she has me bomber clot, what is? Yep. Child 20, I'm 39, just getting started. Yeah. That's what I tell you. When if you want to wait until you're 30, which repeat if you take what you want, a provider man, a joke can make. A joke can make. The man them not lie. You can't wait so long. You have to, listen, you can have kids, you know. If you're 21, 22, you have 2 kids, you can still go the road. Because if you're a bad girl, man, I'll mind you picking them too. I told my picnic at college already. I may never walk nowhere. So me I tell the man I'll mind you picking them too. No me the man tell you nothing, but you have to. You can't wait till you mash up and done. You can't wait till you mash up. You have got to do the road when you're still in your youth. Cock up under them old boy, like a young boy, yeah. This when me old, me go be a sugar mama. Because I can't afford to do it. Because I all 50 and 60. I can't be sugar mama them time. They're not nothing. I not nothing against sugar mama. Because I can't afford to do it. Them time I have my fun. Took out the game at 18. You wasn't taking out the game, baby. You just didn't know better. 18, please. I don't care if me... Listen. If me tell you my story, you'd have cry. Listen, do what work for you. If it's not beneficial to you, don't do it. God not gonna tell you nothing. Discernment. The only thing you need to discern is if this man have money in his pocket and if he want to spend it. That's why you don't get nothing till you get something. Man don't want to spend their money, then come out of the door spending. What's up? Remember one time we have this guy friend. I used to see him once a month. He come from, I think, Michigan, Mississippi, one of them bumbuckler M state there. And I knew I lived them time, the manager had truck cross country. I don't know what else he used to do, but that the man they used to pop out $10,000 bankroll and spend for me. And every time, that's me see this man would ask me, what can I do for you this time? I swear to God. He was a Libra. His name was Nathan. The man would ask me, what can I do for you this time? You don't need to prove nothing to nobody when you be like, if you don't struggle with me, leave me alone. Fuck off. There's plenty of men right now that's not struggling. That would have you. And even if they don't have money and they're not rich, they can at least have you not stress out paying bills. You can keep your money for yourself. You want a man at the finish? Yeah, I want a man at the finish line. I'm young and I'm beautiful and I'm marketable. You have zero game? You're right, you had zero game. Well, get some now. Catfish them. Post up on your post. No, I'm gonna say that. Post up some young girl picture. Lie. Listen, get to like a young girl and steal her. Catfish. Use filter. Make your waist look so. And your look so. Put your head on somebody else's body. Put your head on somebody else's body. Yo, me know one time my man talk about him if you sell him a picture. Me say fine, that's somebody else's picture me sell him. She said 57 on the body of a goddess. I believe you, mama. I believe you, so, trust me. But sometimes it's more than the body, sometimes it's the mind too. Because you see, when you've been doing it younger, you still have the mindset no matter how old you get. Especially if you have the body and the mind together, them can't stop you. I think I'm going to get better with heat, but I got to put down the alcohol. And they will fall. Listen, of course they will fall for it. Listen. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start catfish men and act like men. I'm going to start acting like a man. Catfish other men. Yeah, young guys love older women for real. And if they have money, it's a plus. Yeah, if you're old and you feel like you're not like, catfish them, get online. Ask them for a deposit. Oh God, I have a friend that used to catfish a man. I want you to show up, they said, oh, but that's not, it wasn't you I sound like. She said, nigga. I'm here, you want me or not? Oh God, I swear. Catfish. If you use what you got, man. If I brain, you use brain. If I hand, you use hand. If I looks, you use looks. Whatever you have, use it. Men are simple, you know. Men are very simple. Just play the game. She said I didn't know my word. Baby, you're 39. You same age as me. You're not too old. Just get a little wig like this. And put on some lashes and pretend like you're a hot girl all your life. That's it. Pretend like you been a hot girl all. You see, when you meet man, you don't tell man say other man them where you did have never give you nothing. You have to tell man say all your man them did spend money upon you. You have to make man know say. You see, if you look like a woman and nobody never spend no money upon, nobody not gonna spend no money upon you. You have to step. You have all if you work 3 jobs, not tell a man that. The minute you tell a man you work 3 jobs, I'm gonna say, oh, I love an independent woman. Child. No. Lie. You need to lie. Listen, just like I tell, I practice lies. I practice lies. I swear, I got lies. I got lies and I got a book I write my lies down. That's what men do. They practice lies. I got so much lies. Oh my God. He's acting the same thing that I do. The same thing me I do too. The same thing that I do. The same thing me I do too. I swear. Because sometimes when we got a club and them say they want to do this and they want to do that, and I say, yeah man, give me a deposit. Give me. And then give me just escape to the back door. Because people like, you take it. I say, yeah. It's all about who rob who first. You know, it's all about, listen. It's a game, baby. May the best man win. If you take it out and just leave. No, man, we have to practice to lie them. Yeah, are you honest? Oh, if I gotta do that, I better not bother. But you're not bothering, you're bothering. If you're still in the game, you gotta play the game. If you like cuffs, tell him unless yes, if I'm using them on you. If you like cuffs, tell him yeah. If I'm the one using them, who the fuck you gonna let somebody cuff you? You don't know? What this man say? Me no dig out your hole for 3-piece chicken already. Me I tell you the truth, God love. Me can't tell you last time me fuck a Jamaican man. Me I tell you that. Cause one Jamaican man me have one time who when me had a young girl and me and him used to go out and him used to buy me a bucket of chicken every time. 21 piece. And he used to give me money too. So me know you're not him. 3 piece of chicken? You don't say me craving? 3 piece? We don't just feel like when I say something. Me can't tell you last time I be a Yankee me fuck. Me in America 15 years. And me barely got Jamaica. When me got Jamaica in my mother house, me lock up because me didn't want to know if you see me. You know, so me very, very bougie. Me very, very... If me in a company anytime, me not talk to people. You know, so me in my bed, me lie down on the same side of my bed every day because me don't want nobody to see me. Me look too good. Me the worst somebody would ever meet in a life. Me not have no... Me? 3 pieces of chicken. You'd have to buy me the whole KFC. Four. Me from about 444. Love. Because we not look for love. No, me a cancer. About cow. You man saying fuck me for chicken. I can't bother. Didn't waste too much time on men. We know I lack experience. That's a problem too. You meet them anyway, man. Anyway, you see, it's about you and what you have a high for. A lot of women like what they like, so they're attracted to flashy things. They like what they like. They like pretty boy, them like promoter, them like DJ, them like a rapper. Those are not providers. You need a man with a plan. You need a man that's already taking care of himself. A man that provides for himself will provide for you. I swear to God. A man that's been living on his own, even if he had a wife before he was providing for, will provide for you. But y'all be getting with these aesthetics and these. Just like Ciara said, make sure he's old and make sure he's not as good looking as you. Now you're good. Where you meet provider men be everywhere. One time I meet one in a barber shop. Barber shop. I never did dress up neither. I just see one, I just put the mark on him. You want a girl? You want me like you, good looking. So me number ya. And me let me call him. Because I may see when I may want him. Met one at the track and he likes you more than you like him. Well, the amount of money he spent on me, I'd never did care if he liked me. Because sometimes you're just different. If they never have nobody like you, they're going to lose their mind for a little bit. That's why men like foreign women, because it's something they never had. Okay, y'all looking for that foolishness. Like, stop looking for a relationship. Just go with the flow. Relax. Make sure the man is spending money. If he's not spending money, you don't have any money. Or it ain't you spending it on.